What does it mean when you hear the phrase, snitches get stitches? There appears to be a common trend among young people to not snitch. We asked some students at Franklin High School what they thought about the no snitching phenomenon.
I don't believe people should snitch because, snitches get stitches.
I think people should snitch.
When I was 14, I was molested by my best friend's older brother, and he was 17 at the time. And as soon as my closer friends found out, they didn't say anything, and I wish they did.
I'm Steve White. I'm the presiding judge of Sacramento County Superior Court. One of the problems that presents in particularly gang cases, but in other cases too, is that people have the impression that it's improper to snitch or that there's something wrong with saying what happened. You're a witness to a crime. It's not at all unusual that there will be crime where there are half dozen or more witnesses and the police will show up and no one will have, in quotes, seen anything. And if you ask them about it later, why didn't you give a statement to the police, they'll say, because I'm not a snitch.
When they found out what happened exactly, they didn't tell anyone, no parents or teachers. It was 3 to 4 months before somebody actually did something about it.
Well, when someone sees a crime or is a witness to some aspect that relates to proving that a crime was committed and that this particular person committed the crime, they have a legal and a moral obligation to say that, to come into court, particularly if they're under subpoena, they don't have any choice, and to testify as to what happened. There are two things that I think present a problem in this area. One is that people think that it's just uncool to tell, that you're then, quote, a snitch, and that's a bad thing, and therefore you are doing something socially improper. That's a bad concept. Society won't work if everybody just says, let people commit crimes and we won't talk about it and so forth. So that's one problem. People who could say and ultimately usually do end up testifying, but they just decide for social reasons or for cultural mores that they're not going to testify or not going to tell the police what happens. The other category, and it's a very small category, are people who really are legitimately afraid to testify.
In a scenario like this or any scenario, I would want somebody to alert an adult or a person that can do something about it.